minutes to discuss once again the shocking trade that occurred basically Saturday night that sent shockwaves not just around, the sporting world, but just the internet period, because this is one of the most shocking moves made by a franchise, well, on both ends, by Dallas and the Los Angeles Lakers, where Luka Doncic, a 25-year-old superstar of the NBA, was abruptly, traded out of Dallas. And Dallas fans are going nuts because they are shocked by the move. But business is business. And I think Dallas sent the message to Luka that basically nobody is bigger than the franchise. And for them to basically give up a proven superstar who had a chance by the time his career was over, probably could make possibly close to $1 billion, if not $1 billion as an NBA player, that speaks volumes. So I'm not going to say kudos to Dallas, but I'm going to say I understand. And then as far as the Mavericks fans go, I understand where you're coming from. You get used to these players. They build a chemistry with the fans and the city. And then when they abruptly leave, it bothers you. It hurts because you get used to them being there. And I think the same thing is going to happen in the Bay Area when Stephen Curry decides to hang it up, or if he finishes his career somewhere else. It's going to hurt the Bay Area tremendously. Not just San Francisco, not just Oakland, the Bay Area, because of what Stephen Curry has meant to the Bay Area. So I understand, Dallas fans, what you're going through. I understand. Now, as far as the Lakers go, I think that the Lakers really analyzed the situation, what was going on, and I think LeBron I think he overvalued himself, and I think he overused his power. Remember, sometimes the kingdom can overthrow, the throne. And I think the Lakers got tired of LeBron James holding him hostage. I think when they realized what a dumpster fire they was in and what a disastrous move they made by basically drafting LeBron's son in the second round, who clearly wasn't NBA ready, just to appease LeBron James. And then they looked at what a disaster it became and how laughable it became. Now, of course, you're going to have people that's going to say, oh, yeah, LeBron is flexing, bringing his son in. Yeah, but is the flexing benefiting the organization? And that's the problem. The Lakers organization is not benefiting from LeBron James' son being there. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, I think if Dr. Jerry Buss was still running the team, I don't think he would have went for this. But LeBron turned the organization into a circus. It became a one-man show. It's all about LeBron and the difficulties of getting free agents to come play there. And that's the problem. Nobody wants to play with LeBron. And you have to be truthful about this. So now you have to wonder what's going to happen in the next few days with the Lakers. Are the Lakers just going to say, you know what, LeBron, we've had enough of this. We're going to move you. Or maybe at the end of the season, they organize a buyout. But clearly, Luka is their franchise. And I think it'll be a lot easier to get people to come play with Luka versus playing with LeBron. Luka is only 25 years old. He hasn't even reached his peak yet. And I think a message had to get sent to him like, dude, you just can't do whatever you want to do. Apparently, according to reports, they spoke to him several times about his weight and being disciplined. And Luka had this thing, hey, I can do whatever I want. You can't tell me what to do. And I guess Dallas was like, okay, well, we'll show you. I'm pretty sure that Luka's ego is bruised by what they did to him. But sometimes you have to make moves like this. Sometimes you have to make moves to show Luka, no. No, we depend on you. And the thing with LeBron, and on the flip side with LeBron, hey man, you 40 years old, man. You might have been able to get away with this when you were in like your early 30s, even your mid 30s, but now you're 40 years old. You've been in the league 20 something years. You've been in the league 22 years. Okay? Your time is winding down. To be honest with you, you could have retired 2 or 3 years ago. When you broke Kareem's records, you could have, rolled off into the sunset then. But you stuck around to pad your stats and then wait till your son was eligible to play in the NBA and then basically live out your dream where you're on the same floor with your son. Why couldn't you play against your son? Why you had to have your son on the same exact team? And you have to understand, to a certain degree, they don't like dudes like LeBron James having that kind of power. And they was like, this dude got a little too much power for our liking. And this is what I'm saying, and I've been saying to everybody, they could take you down whenever they want to. They could take away your pull, your influence whenever they want to. If you rally together, you could take down pretty much anybody. The Lakers had to look at their foreseeable future. And their foreseeable future didn't include LeBron James. Well, LeBron James is going to go play till 45, 50. Now, he's done a good job of prolonging his career. And I think the same way the NFL got tired of Tom Brady, I think the NBA is tired of LeBron James. And you could say the don't talk about a brother like this, because LeBron James have got plenty of brother coaches fired. He's undermined quite a few players that were brothers. So you could say that, please. I'm not even trying to hear that. Of course, you want the best players on your team that can help you win championships and sell tickets and sell apparel and all that stuff. But when it starts to cripple your franchise, you have to say, okay, what's more important? One individual or my franchise as a whole? Because keep in mind, at the end of the day, you're a businessman or a businesswoman if you own a team. And your job is to get fans in there and sell tickets, sell apparel, and make money. And let's just keep it 100. Since the Lakers won that championship in the bubble, they've just been, a little bit better than mediocre. Have they looked and been seen as a serious championship contender since the bubble? Absolutely not. Do you see it now? And then LeBron and Luka on the same floor together, I think that's going to be very difficult, because you got basically two ball dominating players. Luka needs to have the ball. LeBron needs to have the ball. And then I think LeBron going into the office trying to basically undermine Luka, that's not going to work, because you know what they're going to say to LeBron? They're going to say 25-40. And I'm pretty sure LeBron James' ego is bruised because he wasn't aware of the trade and they were sending a message to him. So my thing is with LeBron needs to really think about what he wants to do the remainder of this season and after this season. Me, myself, I think there's nothing for LeBron James to play for. I think he has nothing to prove. LeBron James has made $1 billion over a 22-year span. LeBron James is a billionaire. He's worth over $1 billion. What is there for you to do? You have the championships. You have the league MVPs. You have the finals MVPs. What is there for you to stick around for? Well, that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking the team back. LeBron has got away with too much of this assault on precinct 13 far too long. Now I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons of Luka playing in Los Angeles, because it's definitely gonna be pros and cons. But I think if Luka is disciplined, the sky's the limit for him. Because there's nobody that has nothing bad to say about Luka. Luka seems to be a good dude. He seems to be a team player. Everybody likes him. I like how he plays. He's a good player. You cannot take that away from him. But you have to understand, he's younger than LeBron. He's 15 years younger than LeBron. He's damn near, he's younger than my son. My son is 26. You have to think about your future. And this is what I was saying. You get Luka playing for the Lakers, and then who knows? Over the next coming years, you get the free agents. You can make trades. Who knows? Just imagine. In the next coming years, the next 2 or 3 years, the Lakers could find a way to get somebody like Anthony Edwards there. Or maybe Giannis. And I'm not saying Giannis should leave Milwaukee. I'm just saying, just hypothetically. Somebody like Devin Booker. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if he, elect to stay, listen, players are interchangeable. So I'm just saying, the Lakers have to look at the next 10 years. And then also you have to think about it. The Staples Center, the crypto arena, by today's standards, is an older arena. They may want to pitch, they may want to pitch an idea for a new arena. You know how people want to build new arenas every 25 years, even though I think it would be super expensive to build a arena at this climate. It probably would cost almost $3 billion probably to build, but that has to come in consideration. For you to pitch an idea to the city for a new arena, which myself, I think owners should build their own fucking arenas. But to pitch an idea for a new arena, well, you have to be selling tickets. You have to be winning championships. And that's just the bottom line. I'm just keeping it truthful. All this comes into play. So there you have it. But that's my take on the situation. I just think that the Lakers organization has grown tired of this. And I just think that, hey, enough is enough. And they're not going to go against Luka for LeBron James. That's just real talk. I think by LeBron James not being there, that opens up once again the opportunity for them to get players to sign with the Lakers. Name me one marquee player that the Lakers have been able to get since LeBron James. I'm saying marquee player. Stephen Curry was able to get Kevin Durant to come play with the Warriors. 2 back-to-back championships in a row, which, like I said, we all know that the league bullied and harassed Kevin Durant into leaving Golden State because Adam Silver wanted the LeBron to keep winning championships. We all know that's what happened. But nevertheless, just wanted to get that out there. Spoy Town, I'm out.